What is up, guys? Welcome back to yet another brand new Major Ben gaming video. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day as always. You can actually see my cat up here. She appears in some of the videos for those of you guys who've asked before. She's very in show on this one. So I hope you guys are having a great day anyway. As I said, today's a pretty basic video. We're going to be talking about PlayStation 5 Pro based on the information we know and we got from the event yesterday. Should you go out and buy one of these things? Because we're all surprised at the $699. I'm going to talk in pounds because that's just what I do in the UK here. But £699, or I believe it's $699, which just shows the guys in the UK have kind of been screwed over because $699 is less than £699. So, anyway, we're going to talk about whether you should buy one of these. And I just think this is really simple. So let's put it in perspective. If you are someone looking to buy a console right now, and you just want to start playing some of the basic games or some of the normal games like the Fortnites, the Call of Duties, and the FIFAs or the Maddens or whatever like that, don't buy this thing. All right, it's pretty flippin' simple. I don't know why people are making it so overcomplicated online on Twitter and X and stuff like that. If you just want to play the top games, like I said, Call of Duty, FIFA, for example, just go buy yourself a PS5 or an Xbox Series S. If you want the cheapest option, go for an Xbox Series S and you'll have a good time with it. You've got 120 FPS support on Call of Duty, like you'll be fine with that. But if you want a PS5, get a base PS5. There is 0 point in for FIFA and Call of Duty upgrading to a PS5 Pro. We may see a patch for Call of Duty, but the CPU is no better in the PS5 Pro, so at the end of the day, you're not at all going to get like better FPS. You may get a higher resolution on PS5 Pro. It is what it is. Now, if you're somebody who has a PS5 already, should you go out and buy a PS5 Pro? Now, that depends on multiple different things. One, what is your display like? Do you have a 4K 120 Hz OLED, like the thing that's sitting behind me here? Do you have a really gorgeous display with VRR and all those features? If you don't know, I suggest look up your TV model and just find out what kind of the TV it is, what refresh rate, what resolution, more importantly, and also does it have features that HDMI 2.1 has, like VRR, because that's very important. Variable refresh rate really does help these systems out. If you don't have any of those things and you're rocking a 1080p or 1440p monitor or TV, I would say do not bother buying a PlayStation 5 Pro. Absolutely do not bother. In fact, even if you have a 4K TV, I would say to most of you guys who play a couple of games, do not buy a PS5 Pro. Now, speaking to people like myself, who are the enthusiasts, I'm not a big PC gamer. If you guys want to find out why I'm not a big PC gamer, go back a little bit on my channel and just look up why I prefer console over PC. It's a personal preference. It's an ease of use thing. It's a fact that I deal with PCs all day long, and for me personally, I just find a lot of simplicity in pressing a button on the controller. It boots the console, which auto boots my TV, and I'm playing the game left off from yesterday rather than having to boot a PC up, go into Steam, log into the game. That's just one example, and there's been a lot of stutter issues and a lot of the types of games that I like to play, so I don't want to get into all that. But if you are an enthusiast console fan and you have a lot of investment in PS5 games and you are thinking, well, we're 4 years into the cycle, I have the money for it. So me personally, I do have the money available to go out and buy this thing. This is something that is very affordable for me. I'm in a very lucky position. It doesn't mean I'm not bragging about it. I'm just saying, in my specific situation, I'm a huge PlayStation fan and gaming fan in general. It's the console that gets the most games on it. With Microsoft games coming to PlayStation, they are going to give me better quality and image quality, which has been my biggest complaint on this channel, which is 60 FPS becomes very fuzzy and very, very unclear in picture quality. And what I've always wanted from a console is to have the quality mode that we have right now at 60 frames. And this exact system is what is going to deliver the closest thing to that is existing on the planet right now. So for me, I am going to buy it. I am an enthusiast. I play every single game that comes out, and I want to have better image quality because I have the TV to do it and I have the funds available. And this is what I find frustrating online. I'm not saying the price is great. Would it be better that the price is $599? Yes. Obviously, it would be much better if the price was $599 rather than $699. Would it be better if the price was $100? Yes, of course. But in the end of the day, this is a very enthusiast product, and it takes power to get to the levels that they are showing, which does cost money. I'm afraid it just does, and it sucks. And but it is what it is. You don't have to go out and buy it. And I get that people are allowed to complain and it's annoying. And I fully agree. It is expensive and more expensive than everybody thought it was going to be. But in the end of the day, everybody who's sitting there right now saying, oh, I'm just going to go to PC. It's kind of like, well, why? You're saying you're going to spend the same amount, if not more, on PC, which means then you've got to go and rebuy all the games you'd already purchased, which is going to then cost you more because you've already got that fee, all those games purchased from the years you've been on PlayStation. I don't see many people saying it, just the stupid people that are attention seeking. And it's very much like, what are you doing here? Like, you don't have to go out and buy this product. If you want something to enhance your games and you've got the TV for it and you can afford it, go buy this thing. But if you want to switch to PC, it's not going to be cheaper. It's going to be the same price for the same performance, if not more. And I would say it will be. And I guarantee when we start seeing comparisons from Digital Foundry to PC graphics cards, you're going to see PCs are going to cost at least $1,000 to get that same price to performance that you're going to get from this console. I guarantee it. It's going to cost more. And then you see those people like, oh, well, you got to buy the stand, and then you've got to buy the disk drive. It's like, you don't have to buy those things. The stand is very, very not required. I have one for my PS5 Slim here because it fits below my TV, but my PS5 Pro, you'll see in a couple of months when I've got mine, it's going to be lying flat because it won't fit under my TV, and it comes with a little, like the little mounts like it does with the PS5 Slim to lie flat because, one, I don't want to have to adjust my TV. It's already at the height that I like, and I don't want to pay for another stand or swap the stand or whatever. So you don't have to buy the stand. That is very much a thing you do not have to do. Same with the disc drive. I understand if you've got a big library of games. Personally, I've started going digital on games because of just convenience, and I think it's the way it's going, and I don't see there being a disc drive on the next PlayStation. I'm sorry for those people that are upset, but I just don't see it. So I buy a lot of my games digitally because it's just easier, and I have two PS5s, one at the desk and one at the TV, so I can switch between my games depending where I want to play. Like competitive Call of Duty, I can play over here 120 FPS on a smaller monitor with faster stuff. But anyway, I don't really have a lot more to say. I think I've pretty much laid it out. It's very simple. If you want to buy this thing, you're an enthusiast, you enjoy the games, you've got a big library, and you want to play those on PS5, you can do that at better quality if you have the monitor for it and you've got the cash. If not, nothing is being taken away from your PS5 apart from FOMO, which you know, if you're that like upset about people having better quality games because they can afford a PS5 and then other people can't afford a PS5, but you've got the base PS5 and you can still enjoy those games, like, just enjoy gaming, man. Who cares? Don't take it away from anybody else just because you want to buy a PS5 or you don't want to buy a PS5 Pro. Like, it doesn't matter, okay? The price, yeah, it's annoying, it's frustrating, but at the end of the day, it is what it is, and we can either deal with it and go buy this thing if you're that interested in it, or don't buy it and enjoy the console you've already got, because you're going to get the same games. There's going to be no difference in terms of the games that are coming. There's not going to be any exclusive PS5 Pro games. You're going to get every game that comes to PlayStation is going to be on the base PS5 until PS6, and probably well into PS6 we'll still see PS5 games coming out. But personally, as I said, I'm an enthusiast. I'm going to be buying this console. I'm excited for it. I will be testing it on the channel, so if you guys don't want to like go and pre-order it, then I will 100% be doing tests. I'll be doing comparisons. Like, we'll be testing like the Hogwarts Legacy, what they showed off. We'll test the Demon Souls, and we'll test the Final Fantasy, which is one of the biggest ones I'm interested in because that was a big hit to image quality in that game, in my opinion. So we will be testing those, and I'm excited to do that. So we'll be doing it on the channel, and stay tuned, subscribe. But anyway, that's it for now. Leave a like, subscribe if you've enjoyed, and let me know what you're doing down below. Are you getting a PlayStation 5 Pro? Are you not bothered by it? Is the price too much? Let me know your thoughts, because everyone's opinion is valid in the end of the day, and we're all allowed to feel how we feel. But, you know, just, you got to pick either way. At the end of the day, it's not going to have a price drop anytime soon. And again, PS6, people can just save their cash and then wait for that, because that's going to be the big upgrade, right, in another 4 years or whatever it's going to be. But I'm getting it, and I'm excited, and that's it. Thank you for watching. Bye bye for now.